Yeah, definitely agree with the self-awareness and self-discovery. As I, also mentioned last week, I want to reemphasize the point that, it is really key to building a firm foundation, because you if you build a foundation based on what you think you want, but you don't even know who is the I that is wanting it, like who
Yes.
or what is the I that is wanting it, uh, and B, where these desires actually come from. Like you think, the advice is follow your heart, but like you think that heart is truly you and your desire, but it could have been
Mm,
just implanted by, you know, media, religion, society, corporation, school, etc., and not really yours,
mm,
right?
yes.
So I want to reemphasize what Yuval Noah Harari has said over and over again, that know thyself is the oldest advice in the book. Like it's been around thousands of years old,
Yes.
but we never had any competition, which means that we used to have all the time in the world to know yourself. But now we're running out of time because we finally have competition for the first time in the history of the human species. And that
Mm,
competition is artificial intelligence
oh
combined
yeah.
with biotechnology and biometric sensors, even tracking our eye movements and things like that. And one of the most powerful examples he gives is Harari didn't know something very big and very important about himself until he was 21. He didn't
Mm,
know that he was gay, right? Which you would think he might have known by 16 or 17, but it was hidden even from himself, right? Because of all of that oppression, right? The systemic
mm,
conditioning that's homophobic, anti-gay, etc., right? And but supposing, at that time, we already had this technology that could track his eye movements combined with machine learning, right? And data computing, massive computing with artificial intelligence.
yes.
And they would show him, pictures of women or boys versus girls when he was 16 or 17. And if his eye movements would move more towards boys, right, when he looks at his phone, then they would deduce correctly that he was gay.
Yeah.
And then Coca-Cola would send him a very highly customized ad instead of, you know, sending him pictures of sexy women. It would send him pictures of shirtless young boys, right, with huge biceps, right? And then one day he would be at a grocery store, and between a choice between Coca-Cola and Pepsi, without even knowing why, he would choose Coca-Cola, and he would think it's his choice, that it's his free will, never realizing it was a subliminal programming
Just yep, yep, yep,
that
yep,
was already implanted in him. And
yep.
that's why he always says that free will is an illusion, that the most easily manipulated people on earth are those who think they have free will, especially in this day and age.
Mm,
And that's why you got to know yourself, because it's now a race against time. And that's part of how you truly build a firm foundation.